What is a turbocharger oil restrictor? Have you ever wondered how turbochargers in trucks and 18-wheelers maintain their performance? One key component that plays a vital role is the turbocharger oil restrictor. So, what exactly is it? A turbocharger oil restrictor is a small device found in the oil supply line that feeds the turbocharger. It is primarily used in ball bearing turbochargers, which are common in heavy-duty trucks. The main job of this restrictor is to manage the oil pressure entering the turbocharger. Typically, it regulates the pressure to around 40 to 45 pounds per square inch at maximum engine speed. Why is this regulation important? Well, excessive oil pressure can cause damage to the internal parts of the turbocharger, especially the ball bearings. By controlling the oil flow and pressure, the restrictor helps ensure that everything runs smoothly. For ball bearing turbochargers, the oil restrictor usually has an orifice size of about 0.40 inches, which is roughly 1 to 1.5 millimeters. The recommended size for the oil feed line is generally 3 or for AN, which corresponds to a specific inner diameter that allows for proper oil flow. Using an oil restrictor is essential to prevent oil leaks and protect the turbocharger from damage caused by high oil pressure. This is especially important in engines with high-performance oil pumps. On the other hand, journal-bearing turbochargers, which are often found in many heavy-duty truck applications, typically do not requiring an oil restrictor. These turbochargers depend on a steady oil supply to keep the journal bearings lubricated and separated. The recommended oil feed for these types is usually larger, around for AN or tubing with an inner diameter of approximately 0.25 inches. From a maintenance perspective, managing the oil supply and pressure is critical for the longevity and performance of the turbocharger. Regularly inspecting the turbocharger oil lines and ensuring that the oil restrictor is functioning properly are essential steps in any preventative maintenance schedule. Additionally, using an oil filter that meets or exceeds original equipment manufacturer standards is crucial. This helps prevent contaminants from harming the turbocharger bearings. In summary, a turbocharger oil restrictor is a small but important device that regulates oil pressure for ball bearing turbochargers. It helps prevent damage and oil leaks, while journal bearing turbochargers usually do not need such restrictors unless specific issues arise. Proper inspection and maintenance of the oil supply system, including the restrictor, are key to reliable turbocharger operation in trucks and 18-wheelers.